Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin नहीं, hemophilia. Hemoglobin
Sorry,
is not a
hemophilia.
disease, right? So hemophilia, color
Yes.
blindness, we have learned as a X-linked recessive disorder. Next,
Hmm.
can you next, Karuna, can you give me the example for autosomal recessive disorder that we have
Thalassemia.
learned? Yes, correct. Thalassemia. Next, thalassemia. For that, genes are located on which chromosomes? Mananshu, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thalassemia. For thalassemia, genes are located on which chromosomes?
Ma'am, I forgot.
Okay. Prachi Patel.
Ma'am, on 16th chromosome.
16 correct. And one more.
11th.
Yes, correct. 11 and 16 number chromosomes. On 16 number chromosome, total 4 genes in pair. Okay, means 2 in pair. So total 4. And 11, 1 pair. Next. Now we are going to learn, like a thalassemia, one more autosomal recessive disorder that we call the sickle cell anemia. Right? Sickle cell anemia. Can anyone tell me anemic term से तो आप aware होंगे? What is anemic condition or what is anemia? बोलो. Diya Amin.
Yes, ma'am.
Anemic condition meaning what?
Disease
Hmm.
parents से क्या बोलते हैं पेरेंट्स से
Anemic condition simply, right? Suppose आपने ब्लड रिपोर्ट करवाया, हीमोग्लोबिन लेवल बहुत ही कम है, तो डॉक्टर suggest what के the person is suffering from anemic condition. Yes or no? It needs more amount of iron, so it can increase the hemoglobin content like that. So sickle cell anemia, that is also one of the type of the disorder, that's the autosomal recessive trait, meaning the recessive alleles in a homozygous condition cause a disease. Remember. Now, when this sickle cell anemia, this disorder is there, it defects in the quality of hemoglobin. If you recall thalassemia, right? In thalassemia, 16 number chromosome and 11 number chromosomes both are involved. Right? Here total 4 genes, here 1 pair, like this, in this way. Okay, so total 2. So number of these genes decreasing, the amount of hemoglobin decrease. ये था for thalassemia. Right? So thalassemia related to quantitative problem for related to hemoglobin, whereas thalassemia, that is related to which one? Quality. Remember, it's a qualitative disorder. Now, genes are of 2 types over here, HbA and HbS. HbA, that indicates normal hemoglobin, and HbS allele agar hai, that we call the defective hemoglobin. Sickle cell anemia, for that we use S. On the basis of that, 3 types of genotypes are developed, right? HbA agar hai, then it's a normal condition, normal hemoglobin is formed. Next, one is HBA, other is HBS. So it's a carrier, but again, remember normal. Okay, carrier, but the normal. Next, HBS, that's the sickle cell anemia. Okay, it's a acute that's a sickle cell anemia disease. If in, okay, the newborn child, baby that born with this condition, it will not survive, right? So HBS, and HBS, these three genotypes are there for the sickle cell anemia. Now, sickle cell anemia, for that, what is the difference or why this difference is created in the normal hemoglobin and the sickle cell? So normal hemoglobin, when we see the structure, hemoglobin in the proteinaceous structure is there, right? Protein hai, so it is made by what? Amino acids. Here this amino acid chain is there, which form this structure of hemoglobin. Okay, mean the globin protein with that over here amino acids. Now, hemoglobin is a polypeptide structure. In that, 4 polypeptide chains are there, 2 alpha and 2 beta. In the beta chain, okay, in the beta chain, the problem occur. Normal chain में क्या होता है? See, one thing, to develop a protein, right? Protein, for that amino acids are required, these amino acids. Now, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट वैलिन है, हिस्टीडीन है, ल्यूसीन, थ्रियोनिन, प्रोलिन, ग्लूटामिक एसिड. Now, so how can be these amino acids arranged in this proper sequence? So for that, everything is controlled by our gene, right? So genes are located on chromosomes. Here we consider as a DNA. When chromosome compact, it forms the chromosome decondense form, that we can say that it forms the DNA. So DNA on which these all genes are present. Now DNA, we have already know that in that A, T, C, G, these 4 nucleotides are present, nitrogen bases are there on DNA. Remember ना, biomolecules में learn किया है आपने. Adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. These 4 nitrogen bases are there, which forms the DNA. So in DNA, in the beta chain, for beta chain of hemoglobin, at the 6th position, glutamic acid. For that, in DNA, this sequence is there. Okay, that we call GAG. GAG and complementary chain में is a CTC. Suppose ये DNA के 2 strands है, DNA is a double-stranded molecule, right? So here GAG, here CTC, right? This is the genes which are located on DNA to produce this glutamic acid. Now, from this DNA, first mRNA formation occur, DNA to mRNA formation, and mRNA say protein formation, right? So DNA to mRNA, the codon is which one? GAG. How can be this, that's the codon is formed, that you will learn in the next chapter, molecular biology. But remember, on DNA, this is the sequence, GAG, CTC. Now, on mRNA, which codon is there? Exactly at the 6th position, that's the GAG. Now, this GAG, right? This GAG, see here transcription occur of this part, CTC. Transcription meaning what over here? CTC, right? From that is present on DNA. Now, from the DNA, the information is taken. CTC. mRNA कैसे फॉर्म होगा? लाइक यहाँ पे साइटोसिन है, तो साइटोसिन के साथ क्या आ जाता है? ग्वानिन. एडिनिन के साथ सॉरी थायमिन के साथ आता है एडेनाइन एंड साइटोसिन अगेन तो जी ग्वानिन. You know this thing, this basic concept, right? Cytosine pair with the guanine, thymine pair with the adenine. Now, so on the basis of this information, that mRNA codon is formed at the sixth position. Sixth position meaning what? Suppose this is the mRNA, right? Now, on this mRNA, the trip codons are there, like ATC, तो ये first number का हुआ, GCC second number का हुआ, AGG third number हुआ hypothetically, then fourth, fifth and sixth. Sixth पे normal chain के लिए कौन सा कोडोन आता है? GAG. That codes for the glutamic acid. When it comes to the cytoplasm and perform the translation process which helps in protein synthesis, then GAG किसके लिए? GAG codes for which amino acid? That's the glutamic amino acid. So in a normal hemoglobin beta chain, particularly at the sixth position, this GAG codon is there, which ultimately codes for the what? Glutamic acid. Now, if person is suffering from the sickle cell anemia और उसमें HBsS gene है, then what happen over here? This, can you make out the alteration occur in the DNA? यहाँ पे GAG है, यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? GTG. Adenine converts or substituted by which one? Thymine. Okay, due to mutation. Due to the mutation, autosomal recessive genes are developed and GAG की जगह पे आ गया अभी GTG. तो GTG है तो उसके रिस्पॉन्ड में यहाँ पे साइटोसिन, एडेनिन, साइटोसिन, ये CAC हो गया, यहाँ पे CTC था, यहाँ पे CAC हो गया. Now, so this information, now the mRNA is formed. तो सिक्स्थ पोजीशन पे क्या आ जाता है? GUG. अभी आप बोलोगे कि यहाँ पे तो GAG का GAG आया, राइट? बट ये किसका ट्रांसक्रिप्शन था? CTC का. CTC converts into GAG on mRNA. Now here CAC is there. So cytine के साथ guanine, adenine के साथ हम thymine नहीं बोल सकते because it's RNA. In RNA thymine is not present. Instead of thymine, uracil is there, right? So GUG. That sixth position when sickle cell anemic disorder is there, at the sixth position this GUG codon is there, and this GUG codes for what? Valine. GAG होता है तो वो glutamic acid form करता है. Now it's a which one? GUG. GUG codes for the valine, right? So no doubt both are amino acid. Glutamic acid is amino acid, valine is the amino acid, but the sequence of amino acid is changed, so protein structure also change, right? Sequence of amino acid is changed, so protein structure also change, and we can't say it, okay, now this is the normal chain for hemoglobin. No, this is the diseased one. This one is not capable for transferring the oxygen molecules. That's why we can say that it's a qualitative problem. Chain is formed, but not that capable for transferring the oxygen molecule because it's a basically hemoglobin. Hemoglobin chain है ये. Hemoglobin helps in transfer of oxygen, right? So glutamic acid here substituted by valine at the sixth position in a beta chain. Remember, in which one? Beta chain. बोलिए, ये clear है? First, sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia, in that, for that, whether the proper hemoglobin is developed or the affected hemoglobin is developed, for everything the genes are located on DNA. Now these genes, right here, for the first DNA segment is given GAG CTZ for normal condition, here for disease condition. Now on mRNA, one of the codon is developed for sixth position. Okay, on mRNA, one of the codon is there, that's the GAG, that develops the glutamic acid. ऐसे यहाँ पे आगे भी codons होंगे that develops this particular amino acid, right? So GAG codes for glutamic acid, which is a normal. But due to the mutation, can you make out over here GAG की जगह पे GTG? At only one single place, adenine की जगह पे thymine आ गया in DNA due to mutation. Only one single change is there, and that single change leads to sickle cell anemia. Because the protein chain which is formed over here, this is the not proper, which doesn't help in that to transfer the oxygen, right? So this type of mutation, we can say that point mutation. Point mutation meaning what? Only single change or single mutation in occur in a nitrogen basis on DNA. That leads to a disease. So that's, we can say that it's a point mutation. This is the point where adenine converts into thymine. Right? So sickle cell anemia is an example of point mutation. Sickle cell anemia is an example of even pleiotropism. Remember, one gene is responsible for many characters, because this sickle cell anemic condition, right? This sickle cell anemia, that anemic condition leads to further effects also. In that, sickle cell anemia, mutant or defective hemoglobin molecules. In a low oxygen condition, polymerization of defective hemoglobin. Because now it is not sufficient enough to transfer the oxygens. In a low oxygen condition, this defective hemoglobin undergo polymerization, right? And that polymerization leads to what? Generally the hemoglobin, okay, our hemoglobin have a biconcave shape like this. Now they are converted into this spindle shape, okay, and that we can say that it's a which shape? Sickle shape. This one we call the which one? Sickle shape. Elongated one, pointed at the ends like that. The structure of RBCs are developed. So one, hemoglobin effect ho gaya. Second point, structure of RBCs also developed. So for both these character, only one gene is responsible. That's why we can consider it a pleiotropism. Right? Now, imagine कि यहाँ पे ये blood vessels है. Right? Normal hemoglobin का shape ये है. So it can easily float through this capillary. But now this RBC's shape is changed, elongated and pointed like this. So this sickle cell RBC even do what? It clog or block the blood vessels. It clog or block the blood vessels, right? It blocks the blood vessels. So the particular artery that supply the blood to that particular organ, so वहाँ पे organ में oxygen deficiency होंगी, and that leads to, okay, that actually alters the functions of that organ, because that organ continuously require the oxygen to perform any function, right? So sickle cell anemia, in that the defective hemoglobin molecule is found. In a low oxygen condition, this will undergo polymerization, and that leads to what? Biconcave disc shaped RBCs convert into sickle cell. Sickle cell RBCs can block the blood vessels. See over here. देखिए, ये normal blood, यहाँ पे blood vessel, here the normal RBCs, so they can easily float. Now the next is what? Here again blood vessel is normal, but the hemoglobin, that RBCs shape is changed, sickle shape, so it can easily clog. It can easily clog the blood vessel, particularly the small arteries, small capillaries, okay, in which the already diameter is very narrow. So it can block that capillaries when sickle shape RBCs are there. Okay, and due to the abnormal hemoglobin formation, right, the RBC shape is changed. Remember, बोलिए ये क्लियर है? That's a sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia. Tell me, it's the autosomal dominant disorder or recessive disorder? Quickly write down. Autosomal dominant or recessive? Switch on your video, all of you. Haya, Forum, Mananshu, Kashish. Autosomal recessive disorder, right? Now, next, sickle cell anemia is an example of, can I say that is it an example of pleiotropism? Yes or no? Pleiotropism, one gene for many characters. Yes, right? Next, can I say that sickle cell anemia, see, एक तो autosomal recessive, second is a pleiotropism, right? Can I say that this is an example of point mutation? Only single nitrogen base change, right? And it leads to point mutation. Now, sickle cell anemia in that HbA, HbS, that type of alleles are there that we can say that the carrier. HbA, HbA है then normal, HbS, HbS है then the sickle cell anemic condition. Now, if person is suffering from sickle cell anemia, so to form the hemoglobin, particularly that beta chain, the amino acid sequence is from exactly at the 6th position. Which amino acid will come if person is suffering from sickle cell anemia? Yes, 6th position, which one? Valine, right? For valine, which codon is there? For valine, which codon? GUG. Always write in a capital letter, okay? GUG. Correct. Next, in case of normal hemoglobin chain, which amino acid is present at the 6th position? Which amino acid is present at the 6th position in a normal hemoglobin chain? Yes, glutamic acid, right? For that, the codon is GAG. Now, under the low oxygen concentration, this defective hemoglobin molecule undergoes dash. It undergoes which process? Under the low oxygen polymerization, correct? Right? Polymerization means all that hemoglobin chains that united with each other and cannot be able to perform properly. Next, after polymerization, what happens to RBCs? Change their shape, right? Yes, correct. Elongated sickle shape structure, yes. That's why we can say that it's a sickle shaped RBC. And this sickle shaped RBC can clog or block the small capillaries. And by that way, other organs get also affected. Now, here we have to perform one of the cross that like carrier woman, okay, carrier woman for this sickle cell anemia and carrier man. चलिए Jiyashri, unmute. What should I write over here at the carrier woman?
HbA, HbA,
HbA,
HbA.
HbS carrier है. It carry the one allele, right?
Okay. Yes.
Next, same for okay. Khushi R Patel. Can you tell me what should I write at this position, carrier man?
For carrier man, you should write HbA, HbS only.
Yes, correct. HbA, HbS. Okay. See, if you recall ना, जो हमने x लिंक किए थे तो हमें यहाँ पे xx करते थे and xy करते थे. यहाँ पे autosomal है, so we have to write in this way only, right? Both the alleles. Now, if these two combine, then HbA, HbA. If these two combine, then HbA, HbS. If these two HbA, HbS, and if these two HbS, HbS. Now, HbS, HbS, if the child born with this thing, this condition usually die, right? Here, they become carrier because it carry one of the allele for sickle cell anemia, and this one become normal, right? So if both the persons, both the parents are there and both acts as a carrier for the sickle cell anemia, here the chances are there, 25% chances are there that their child will be suffering from this sickle cell anemia and it will die, right? बोलिए, क्लियर है आपको ये? If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me. Sickle cell anemia. Okay. Next, metabolic inborn error of metabolism or metabolic disorders, right? One of them we have learned, that's the phenylketonuria. If you recall, remember phenylketonuria is an example of pleiotropism. Okay, one more point I forgot to tell you that for related to this sickle cell anemia. सिकल सेल एनीमिया में कैरियर जो था HbS, राइट? HbA, HbS कैरियर फॉर्म. सो HbS जो है, राइट, one of the allele is present which causes sickle cell anemia. Now, the person having this condition in a blood, right, HbA, HbS, research से ये find out हुआ है that person having this HbA, HbS condition as a carrier for sickle cell anemia can resist malarial parasites. Plasmodium will not enter into this RBC if RBC possesses this type of alleles for hemoglobin, right? Because due to this HbA, HbS, this RBC membrane somehow becomes hard. This membrane compared to this HbA, HbA, okay, compared to this HbA, HbA, HbA has a thin membrane, HbA, HbS has a thick membrane. And due to this condition, malarial parasite cannot be able to penetrate to this cell membrane. And if the person has this thing, then very less percentage, very less chances are there that person suffering from malaria. Right? This thing already has been discovered. Next, the sickle cell anemia hai, that is also one of the example of codominance also. Why codominance? Because in that one is a HbA, another is a HbS, and both are expressed. Due to this one is expressed, I told you that RBC shape that becomes that structure that becomes hard compared to the normal. So that is also an example of codominance also. कोडोमिनेंस के लिए भी है, वो अभी फाइंड आउट हुआ है. जनरली तो वो मेंडल के फॉर्म में ही हम कंसीडर करते थे कि वन इज अ डोमिनेंट, अदर इज अ रेसेसिव, बट now on the basis of the new researches that this thing has revealed that this is an example of codominance also. So sickle cell anemia codominance के लिए भी आ सकता है, प्लियोट्रोपिज्म के लिए भी, right, and point mutation. चलिए, now we are going to learn that's inborn error of metabolism. In that the first one, that is phenylketonuria. Now phenylketonuria, again it's an example of pleiotropism first. Now next, it's a inborn error of metabolism. It's an autosomal recessive trait, right? Now affected individuals, they have a genotype like this. Phenylketonuria has, so we write in this way, either capital P for normal condition, capital P, or capital P, small p. Capital P, small p. These two condition for normal, and small p for a disease condition. Right? Now, next, generally what happens that here phenylalanine is there, right? This phenylalanine converts into tyrosine with the help of one of the enzymes. That enzyme name phenylalanine hydroxylase. Phenylalanine hydroxylase, right? This enzyme will form at which condition? If capital P or capital P small p is present in a normal condition, right? If either these two condition is there, this enzyme will form. It performs the reaction, it converts phenylalanine into tyrosine, right? Now imagine कि यहाँ पे if a person has small p, so this type of genes cannot be able to form to this enzyme. Now, so phenylalanine cannot be converted into melanin. Sorry, my mistake, tyrosine. Phenylalanine cannot be converted into tyrosine. At that time, what happened? So this phenylalanine convert into another compound, phenyl pyruvic acid. One of the compound, that's the phenyl pyruvic acid, right? And other forms also. This thing that store into the or accumulate into the brain. Brain में fluid होता है. If you remember in chapter number 21, 11th standard, you have learned CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, right? So it accumulates over there and it affects the mental growth. So it leads to what? Mental retardation, right? It leads to mental retardation. Now, this thing even excreted also into the urine, right? Due to its poor reabsorption by kidney. Kidney cannot be reabsorb this thing. So this thing will excrete it out also. Now, one of the symptom, that's a mental retardation. Second, due to this phenylketonuria, this is reduction in hair and skin pigmentation. Next, inborn error of metabolism we are going to learn. उसमें आप देखोगे कि टायरोसिन convert into what? Melanin. Melanin is a pigment, right? In some of the person, melanin pigment is more in quantity, so उसमें dark color का skin develop होगा. In some of them, that's the less melanin pigment, so over that's a lighter skin is developed. One more thing is there, कहीं पे पता है dark color के spots हो जाते हैं skin पे, right? So over there more melanin in that cell, skin cell, more melanin is formed. Due to that, we can not get the even tone of the skin. So reduction in hair and skin pigmentation, because if tyrosine is not formed, phenylalanine is not converted into tyrosine. So tyrosine से melanin भी form नहीं होगा. So ultimately it will affect the pigmentation. So skin and hair pigmentation also. So one disease, but one gene is there, recessive, that affects this many things. That's why we can say that it's a example of pleiotropism also. So phenylalanine, it is an autosomal recessive trait, inborn error of metabolism. Affected individuals that lack this enzyme, phenylalanine hydroxylase. So phenylalanine cannot be converted into tyrosine. What happened to this phenylalanine? It converts into phenylpyruvic acid. Accumulate in the brain and their fluid. It can excrete it outside in urine. If accumulate in the brain, it leads to mental retardation. And if tyrosine is not formed, it will not form the melanin. And due to that, the skin pigmentation, hair pigmentation is also reduced. बोलिए, क्लियर है आपको phenylketonuria? Now, here we are going to make one cross. Suppose female has a homozygous condition for phenylketonuria, homozygous recessive condition for phenylketonuria. Then we have to write with genotypes for female. Female has recessive homozygous condition for this phenylketonuria. What should I write? Yes, small p, small p. देखिए, अगर आपको ये p and small p में trouble हो रहा है ना, you can use any other letter, but same letter you have to use for small and the capital, right? Suppose over here I use small a, small a. You can use this thing. And normal male, then what should I write for normal male? Normal, सिर्फ मैंने normal male बोला, right? Normal तो ये भी होता है, capital A और capital A small है. Yes or no? Right? So remember, if not given, then take only this condition, capital A, capital A. Then perform a cross. All will be normal because one of the dominant allele is already present, right? Now, suppose यहाँ पे heterozygous condition है, then these two combine, small a, capital A, small a, capital A, small a, and small a, small a. So here the 50% chances are there, their child would have phenylketonuria disease if parents like this. Are you all clear with this? Next. Next disorders, again same, autosomal recessive trait, and it's again one of the example of inborn error of metabolism, right? Enzymatic actions over here. That name alkaptonuria. Okay, name is what? Alkaptonuria. Now, alkaptonuria, autosomal recessive trait. Affected individuals are represented in this way, small a small a. Phenylketonuria के लिए हमने लिखा small p. Over here small a, alkaptonuria, right? Now here the reaction is what? One of the acid, homogentisic acid. Okay, that acid name is what? Homogentisic acid. This acid converts into acetoacetic acid. These are the organic acids which are present in our cell. Now, in the presence of one of the enzyme, homogentisic acid oxidase. Homogentisic acid oxidase. This enzyme, if present, then it can be converted into this homogentisic acid into acetoacetic acid. And for that, if either this type of genotype, capital A, or capital A, small is present. Now, suppose what happens if small a is present in a person, this enzyme will not form. If this enzyme is not there, then homogentisic acid that cannot be converted into acetoacetic acid. Right? So what happened to this homogentisic acid? Homogentisic acid will accumulate in a blood. Right? It start accumulate in a blood. Blood hai, even the tissues are that, like joints, okay, heart valves, kidney, ligaments, tendons. In these particular places, this compound, homogentisic acid, start accumulating in this tissue. Now, this one, if the person is suffering from this, then whenever it urinates and that urine comes with the contact of air, their urine color converts into black. Okay, if person is suffering from this alkaptonuria disorder, whenever the person urinate and that urine comes in contact with the air, then it converts into black color. This is the alkaptonuria. Alkaptonuria, autosomal recessive trait. This thing is controlled by caused by small a alleles, small a genes. Lack of an enzyme due to this condition, small a, right? Homogentisic acid cannot be converted into acetoacetic acid. Now, so homogentisic acid, this one start accumulating in the blood, ligaments, tendons, heart valves, kidney. Over there, they start accumulate. And whenever, if the person suffering from this disease urinate, this that urine comes in contact with the air, it turns into black color. बोलिए क्लियर हुआ अल्केप्टोनुरिया? कंपाउंड्स, एंजाइम, नेम, ये मेन है, इसमें लर्न करना. Next, albinism. Again same. It's a one kind of inborn error of metabolism, autosomal recessive trait. And here, remember this thing. Albinism, for that we write the genotype small c. Here we write small a. And phenylketonuria small p. Right? Now, so albinism, autosomal recessive trait. Tyrosine, जो हमने आगे लर्न किया है, right? Tyrosine converts into melanin. For that, one of the enzyme is required. That enzyme name is what? Tyrosinase. Tyrosinase enzyme कब form होगा? When capital C or capital C small c is there. But if small c is there, then what happen? This enzyme will not form because this is the recessive trait. Recessive alleles cannot be formed this enzyme, right? So tyrosine never converts into melanin pigment, and due to that, the person is suffering from that lack of pigments in their hair, eyes, etc. आपने देखे होंगे ना, some of the persons are there. Okay, their body color is totally white. Foreigner के जैसे दिखते हैं. Indian होते हैं ना तो भी. Have you observed this type of person? Right. Actually, this type of person has a even poor vision. Photophobia होता है. वो लाइट में इजीली वर्क नहीं कर सकते. लाइट से बहुत सेंसिटिव होते हैं. Right? Because lack of pigment in their eyes, hair. So albinos है, and these persons have a poor vision. पता है आपको रैट आपने देखे होंगे तो मूवीज में या कहीं पे भी. रैट आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स, व्हाइट एंड ब्लैक. ब्लैक में मेलानिन पिगमेंट होता है. व्हाइट तो क्या है, वो डेवलप किए हैं इन लेबोरेटरी. राइट? व्हाइट रैट why this rat become white? Because उसमें मेलानिन पिगमेंट फॉर्म ही नहीं होता. Okay, melanin pigment is not formed. That's why it becomes the whitish in color. वो अल्बिनो रेट बोलते हैं. व्हाइट कलर के रेट को हम क्या बोलते हैं? अल्बिनो रेट. Right? Which are mainly used for research and practicals. Any doubt in this topic? Right. Now, few points that you have to mention related to this topic in your notebook, not given in your textbook. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Note down one point, that criss cross inheritance. Criss cross inheritance. Right? Criss cross inheritance, understand. Right? ये किसके लिए है particularly? Sex linked diseases. जो हमने हीमोफीलिया, कलर ब्लाइंडनेस लर्न किया उसके लिए. This is for sex linked diseases, this term. Now, in that, if you can recall, suppose this is the mother and here the father, right? So can I say that for this cross, कि इससे जो ये पेरेंट्स के जो सन होंगे, right? If son is affected due to the mother, if son is affected due to the alleles which are present on the mother X chromosome, yes or no? If son is affected, right? So can I say that the son is affected due to the genes, okay, or these alleles are present on the X chromosome of mother, right? तो ये रिवर्स हो गया सेक्स. फीमेल मेल, मदर टू सन. If mother to son, right? Mother to son, the trait is passed. Mother to son, this trait, disease condition is passed. That is one of the thing. Mother to son, and same way, father to daughter also. Father to daughter. How? So same again this condition. If I यहाँ पे हम father में disease condition लेते हैं. राइट. वन थिंग, यहाँ पे सपोज कैपिटल सी है, जस्ट इमेजिन कि फादर के पास कैपिटल सी है, तो कैन आई से दैट हियर द नो चांसेस दो द फीमेल इज कैरियर और इवन डिसीज्ड, female is carrier, mother is carrier or deceased, here father is normal, mother is carrier or considered as a deceased, can I say that all daughters will be normal? If the parents like this, all daughters will be normal, can I say that? Because ultimately one of the X chromosome that come from the father which has a already dominant allele, right? Now the father has disease condition and mother is a carrier at that point, for this point, this cross. So here the chances are there कि father के पास तो already एक है ही disease condition, right? And mother में से भी disease आता है. So if this trait is passed from father to daughter, mother to son, this thing we can say that it's the which type of inheritance? Criss-cross inheritance, right? Mother to son, father to daughter. Next, one day we have learned that criss-cross inheritance, right? Now note down that example of, see in your book given autosomal recessive trait only and sex-linked recessive. Autosomal dominant trait, right? Example, Alzheimer. अल्जाइमर डिसीज जो है, अल्जाइमर पता है ना? जनरली आपने ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स में देखा होंगे कि लॉस ऑफ मेमोरी, कुछ कहीं पे चीजें रखते फिर बोलते कि मैं ये भूल गई, अभी याद नहीं है, राइट? So that is actually not the defect in them, but this thing actually happens to all. When we become old now, these genes will activate and we perform like that same. So that disease is which one? Alzheimer disease, loss of memory. Okay. Loss of memory means temporary वो भूल जाते हैं, फिर याद भी आ जाता है, in that sense, हाँ. Then one more disease name, Huntington's disease. मसल्स में प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. It lost the motor control, uncontrollable shaking. Okay, limbs जो है ना continuously shaking movement में होते हैं, uncontrollable. बोलने में भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है, slurring of speech, right? These are the two examples of autosomal. One more thing, very important, polydactyly condition. Polydactyly condition. Polydactyl meaning what? ऋतिक रोशन को ऑब्जर्व किया मूवीज में? फिंगर्स कितने हैं उसके? कैन यू टेल मी? ऋतिक रोशन के हैंड्स के फिंगर्स कितने हैं पता है आपको? ऑब्जर्व किया? हाँ, प्राची पटेल, हाँ देखो, वेरी गुड आंसर. 6, करेक्ट, 6, राइट. Polydactyly is an again autosomal dominant trait. Polydactyly is an autosomal dominant trait, right? More number of fingers, generally 5 है, instead of that more number of fingers है. इसमें 2 toes है, अगर आप देखना carefully, जिसने ऑब्जर्व नहीं किया. राइट. फिर ऑटोसोमल रेसेसिव का एक एग्जांपल वन मोर लिखो, सिस्टिक फाइब्रोसिस. Cystic fibrosis is an example of autosomal recessive trait. Right? Generally, it related to lungs, skin, right? In that mucus become thick. Mucus that becomes thick. Right? So with this, I have completed this genetic Mendelian disorders. Right? Now we are going to learn the pedigree. Pedigree, it's a little bit hard to understand in online, but still we will try. Right? So after 5 minutes, I will start the pedigree. Take a break for 5 minutes. The pedigree. Right? Pedigree analysis. In simple language, pedigree is a what? So just, okay, you can take one of the example. Okay, first we will take example and then understand what is it. You know, in some of them, having the ear lobes. हमारे ear lobes attached होते with cheek, and in some of them free, like this. Suppose this is the ear, right? In some of them, this type of lobe is there. In some of them, directly simple attachment. Have you seen this thing? Yes or no? Ears check करना, right? Now, so see, one thing that you have to check in you कि आपके कैसे है ear lobes, curved है या directly attached है, like lobed है या unlobed है, right? Next, you have to see in this character in your sibling, right, brother, sister. Then see this character in your parents, mother, father में check करो, right? Check करो कि mother में ये character है या father or both है, then it's obviously that will come to the children. Or either a mother or father में, then exactly who is responsible to transmit that trait into you? Mother में है या father में है, right? Next, फिर mother के mother father and father के mother father. Mother के mother father and father के mother father उनमें check करो, right? Like that, when we study the inheritance for a given trait, okay, of a given trait in a several generation of a family, that we call pedigree, right? So the character which is present in our grandmother, grandfather, then our parents, right, and then us. So we have to make like a family tree, right? Like it's one of the example of what family tree that we have to make. So pedigree analysis, it's a one kind of record of inheritance of certain genetic traits for 2 or more generation, that presented in the form of a diagram or a family tree is called a pedigree. Now, see, in the pedigree analysis, remember, the inheritance of a particular trait is represented in the family tree over the generation. Significance is what? By using this pedigree, right, we can trace the inheritance of specific trait. As I told you, like one of these example, earlobe, right? So earlobe is one of the trait that is transmitted from parents to you, right, and their grandparents to your parents. So we can trace the inheritance of a specific trait, disease being an abnormality. This thing we can easily trace by using or making this family tree or pedigree. Now, to understand the pedigree, first we have to understand, okay, the symbols of pedigree. It's a very interesting part. Okay, if you can understand this thing, then it's a very interesting one. Symbols of pedigree analysis in that first. Suppose the square, right? Square symbol indicates what? Male. Normal male, unaffected male. And ये square अगर fill up है solid structure जैसे, then we can say that it's a affected male. Right? Then we can say that it's a affected male. Same way, suppose female hai, then make a circle without fill. Right? Simple circle. Then it indicates the female. Now this circle is filled. Then indicates what? Affected female. Right? So square and filled one, circle and the filled one. Unaffected male, affected male, unaffected female, affected female. Right? Now, in some cases, the sex is not specified, male here, female, right? So for that, we use this term with this symbol like this. And if this symbol is filled, then we can say that it's a affected sex. Right? Now, these are the basic. Next is what? Like this. Square and circle. Square indicates what? Square indicates what? Simple, this square indicates what? Male. Right? And circle? Female. Now, so male and female, between them, this connecting line indicates the mating, okay, marriage between these two people. Right? So this one we can say that this symbol, entire male female connection, that we can say that mating symbol. Right? Next symbol, okay, male female, in between them two lines are there. Two lines indicates what? Here the mating occur, right? Between the relatives. Okay, mating between the relatives. Next, male female mating. Now, out of them further from this, the next like this. यहाँ पे आप क्या कंसिडर करोगे कि ये फादर है, मदर है, एंड सन एंड डॉटर. फादर, मदर, सन, डॉटर. ये दो सिबलिंग्स है, सन एंड डॉटर. राइट? इनके ये पेरेंट्स, फादर मदर. So these are the parents and these are the children. Next symbol. Suppose ऐसा है, like this. चलिए, who will explain this thing? Diya, can you try?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
There is a mating between a normal parents and the
Hmm.
offspring is born with disease.
Yes, affected son. Son is affected, right? Affected son and parents are normal. Right? Then if symbol like this, and here written 3 or 4 or 5, right? This thing indicates what? ये symbol तो on affect के लिए है, right? अंदर जो number लिखा है that indicates what? 4 unaffected children. 4 unaffected children. 3 अगर है then we write 3 unaffected children, 5 unaffected children, like this. But this symbol for sex is not specified कि ये male है या female. Right? Now, बिंदिया मैडम, बिंदिया
यस मैम. हाँ
मैडम सारे पेडिग्री स्टार्ट કર્યું ત્યાં?
हाँ કર્યું કર્યું.
ખાલી સિમ્બોલ સર્ચ કરાયા છે કે આગળ?
ના ખાલી સિમ્બોલ્સ.
સારું. Now, बिंदिया मैडम,
हाँ मैम.
recording stop कर दीजिए.